I'm not about to read the news. I'm about to sign this fucker. This is my Olympia contract. Full disclaimer, I've already e-signed it and already sent it off, so this is just for show. But we're doing it anyway. I mean, I'm pretty glad I don't have to send this version off because your printer's fucked.
Better than yours?
Yeah, it's better than mine. Right, I've read all the terms and conditions. They basically want my soul. Yeah, good. Yeah, not a problem. Sweet, I can do that. Nice.
Get in shape.
Just get grainy. Tick that. Good. Right. Olympia contract. Sign it.
Yeah.
Should we get a picture of this as well? Let's get a picture of this for the old gram. Fake signed. Done. So that's it. I'll post this now to the Olympia people.
To the Olympia people?
To Joe Weider. I can't take it for Joe Weider. He's dead. Well, there's nothing offensive about that. He literally is dead. But his name's still on it, which is why I accidentally said Joe Weider. Oh, that's quite cool, isn't it? So that was actually really emotional getting that through in the email the other day. So it's just crazy. When it just kind of puts the whole last almost 10 years into perspective. And it's like, I've worked really fucking hard to get here. So, as far as I'm concerned, as cliche as it sounds, it's just the beginning. The official diet kind of starts today. And when I say the diet, because Chris pushed my food up, and then last night's in my new diet, and it has no food on it. So it's basically just fresh air and salad.
Something like meal 4 or 5 suck.
Yeah, so there's no cookies on the diet. My carbs are the lowest they've been the entire prep. My last 2 meals have no carbs in them. My pre-bed meal is just fish on its own. So yeah, I think it's so the hammer, the proverbial hammer, has officially been dropped. So.
Well, cardio, any change on training?
No, cardio's the same. I don't think Chris likes too much cardio for me. I think in the past I've always overcooked the cardio. So no, it's just 30 minutes on training days, 40 minutes on rest days, but I'm only having 1 rest day a week. We're also now, we were doing 5 days a week training, we've bumped up to 6, so I'm doing Monday to Saturday, Sundays off. I think we've already been over this. But yeah, so fuck me.
You also, one thing that I thought was surprising was when I came down, you do your cardio, then you go home, and then you walk the dog. Because a lot of people are counting dog walking as their cardio.
Yeah, dog walking is not cardio. Like, there's in no way.
Unless you do 30 minutes in your off season and then you take it to 2 hours of dog walking a day.
Yeah.
Then that might count.
Well, the way it is, I take the dog for a walk 2 or 3 times a day anyway. So
it has to be extra output.
So it's just extra, yeah. Because I think one of the worst things people can do is when they're tired, they start lazing about more. But that's when you have them to start pulling more calories or pushing the cardio up. So I like to stay as active as possible. Some days if I've got more time, I'll take him for a longer walk, or I'll take him out for an extra 15 minutes. It's just extra output. You're right. That's probably neat. So I mean, I just always find it funny when people post on Instagram about how they're outworking people taking the dog for a walk. Shut the fuck up. In fact, just the whole outworking thing just does my head in anyway. Like, so many people always claim that they won't be outworked. I guarantee you are being outworked by somebody. I'm probably being outworked by somebody. Oh yeah.
There's shitty natural amateurs who work harder than anyone else.
Well, there's people who are doing exactly what I'm doing that also have a full-time job and probably have 4 kids as well, all living at home. If you're a bodybuilder that keeps saying you're outworking everyone, just shut the fuck up. No, you're not. You're not. It's a fact that you are not.
Most people go to the gym after or before work.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They include it in their normal.
I mean, there are billions of people on this planet. Let's say millions of people who go to the gym. There's probably at least a couple of million bodybuilders in the world. If you genuinely think you are the hardest worker out of all those people, you're an arrogant motherfucker, is what you are. You're not outworking anyone. Like, just do the best you can and stop telling everyone how fucking hardworking you are. Because it's like when you constantly telling people how humble you are. I'm so humble. Well, you're not though, right? If you have to tell people you're humble, you're not humble. Which is like that joke, I've pretty much said it a lot. It's like, it is the equivalent of saying, I'm not arrogant, but I fucking should be. So, just get on with it. Just do what you need to do. And then you might get one of these little contracts one day.
But probably not.
Yeah, probably not, yeah. Humble that. So, yeah, pretty exciting. I'm still jet lagged to shit as well. So my normal routine is I wake up at 6 a.m, sometimes a little bit earlier. So I woke up at 6 a.m. this morning, got up kind of, I don't even remember going downstairs. So I sat on the sofa with the dog and then just woke up at 8 o'clock, 2 hours just gone. And I was like, oh fuck. Because I hate my routine being out of sync. But I guess I need the sleep. I don't normally get jet lag this bad, but I feel really tired.
We were there for a little longer than normal.
Yeah, we were there for like, 10, 12 days.
Really set into that time.
Yeah. And so we're here for another 4 weeks before we fly out again to a different time zone.
Quite booked yet?
No. Not yet, but we'll get on that. The main thing is the hotel's booked, and that was the main thing. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping it would be a relatively stress-free week. I mean, I've never even been to Vegas. I don't know what's there. I don't know what kind of. I mean, you've been.
Hookers and cocaine.
I mean, anything useful?
Not really. I was going to do a physical meal and then it's just
Yeah. But if I need to dry out any more, I'll do that. But the yeah, I mean, I don't even know if there's gyms there. Like, I don't know what gyms are there. I don't know where the supermarkets.
The City Athletic Club. That's the one that Hide and Irish Carl.
Yeah, I've heard of that. And is there still a Gold's Gym there? Is that gone?
Not that I've been in. There's a Las Vegas Athletic Club. That's where Jay trains.
Okay.
Yeah, one with the mural.
Yeah. Because I know there used to be that big Gold Gym that Dennis Wolf and Jay used to train in. I don't think that's there anymore, which would have been cool.
I think you'll hate City Athletic.
I mean, we're only going to be there like 4 days. That's alright. I just put my own headphones on.
They got the circular dumbbells.
Oh, the ones that wrap around your hand. Oh, they're fucking ridiculous. That's overthinking. That is. That's trying to reinvent the wheel. I mean, have they got 200-pounders? I bet they're actually really hard. Like doing side raises with them. I bet they're really hard.
Feel nice on, the side raises is the only thing they feel okay on.
Yeah, because I think doing like a bicep curl would just get in the way.
And when you drop a dumbbell, it normally just stays where it is. These fuckers just roll everywhere.
Do you get many people shadow boxing with them? I think the closest, you'll hate this, but the closest supermarket to our hotel is a Whole Foods.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I can't afford Whole Foods.
We're expensive.
They do the best muffins.
Yeah.
It's the only one that I like a lemon flavour.
Yeah, because normally lemon's terrible. We had was it lemon and poppy seed? And I just completely put my nose up at it and tried it. I was like, this is actually pretty good. I actually I think just lemon in most things apart from like lemonade is just wrong. Like anytime anyone has like Skittles, the lemon's the shit one.
Was that what the fuck is key lime pie as well?
Yeah. But I do. Yeah, key lime pie. What the fuck are you playing at? Even but I don't like sweet potato pie either. You love it. I don't. But that's only because they cover it in cinnamon. This is the thing that you Americans do, which I don't understand. They're like, oh, that apple pie is delicious. Let's fucking ruin it with cinnamon. Unless you like cinnamon, yeah. It's like I kind of like every time because I've been to Cinnabon with you a few times, and every time I see it, it looks.
Attention, you have registration LY24
We're not in a supermarket. That was to translate. That was move your fucking car. Yeah, every time I get a Cinnabon, it looks so good.
It is good.
I just can't do cinnamon. I wish they did one that just had no cinnamon.
Cinnamon free.
Yeah, like when you go to a steakhouse, they had a vegan option. You should be able to get a Cinnabon and have a cinnamon-free option, like a chocolate one. That'd be
We
good.
are planning to do the Caesar's Palace buffet.
We're planning to do a lot because I'm flying home on the Monday because it's Leo's birthday on the 17th, so I need to be home Monday night or latest Tuesday morning.
Flying out Monday morning.
So I'm hoping you are. Yeah, so I'm hoping we get some time on to get some food Sunday.
Doing any shoots on Sunday?
I'm not sure yet. I think I've got an MD shoot for muscular development on the Sunday.
Shit, if you win, you got to do the press conference.
That's fine. That's fine. Not a problem.
I'll take that one.
Yeah, I'll take that one on the chin. It's like they have all the Olympians there. Like, where's Luke? No, I did. I'm just in the buffet, like. unless they did like the meet the Olympians bit in the buffet,
Which they should do.
which they should do. We're all just sat there just eating.
You and Ruli just pounding cheesecake and pizza.
Well, really does that backstage. I remember we were queuing up to go on stage at the Arnold. We were all queued up at the Arnold backstage, and fucking really was just pounding a Mars bar seconds before going on stage. I was like, well, it's not going to do anything, mate. Like, that's not doing anything. And I remember, like,
It makes him happy, so when he does, he smiles.
that's true. And like, he's always the worst when, like, 'cause at the night show they always bring pizza and brownies and cookies all backstage, and I don't touch it until afterwards. And like, fucking like Ruli and Cedric are like just pounding into their face. I'm like, how can you do that?
What, and then go
And then that's it. I mean, obviously they're fine with it. I couldn't do that because as soon as I have a slice of pizza, I'll be like,
So you've spoken to Cedric at all?
no, I haven't. So, there's a lot of controversy around him getting that invite. I don't really give a shit, to be fair, because I think if they gave Rami an invite, I'd be more pissed off.
There's talk about it.
No, you fuck off, Rami. You're not having an invite. Like, your job is not, you're a fisherman and a bodybuilder. Like, you're not. Like, if he turned around,
I don't eat fish anymore.
I don't know. But like Cedric, he's like, if he's serving his country that prevented him from doing a show, and he's an Arnold Classic champion, he's at that caliber where he should be on the Olympia stage. Fine, Rami, you're not in the army. You're just a fisherman.
He's at the level.
Doesn't matter. If you're at the level,
He's higher than Cedric.
but if you're at that level, qualify. If you're that good, qualify. Don't know, but if you're that good, no, I don't think. Well, no, I don't think he was.
Sick. Russell, sick.
I think he was sick. But, yeah, but it's like if you're not good enough, like you're not good enough.
What do you make of them pulling the automatic qualification for all past Olympians?
Has that been confirmed? Well, I don't like that idea. Yeah, I think that's a bad idea. Is that official? I don't know if that's official.
It's not official, but apparently it's happening.
I've heard a rumour. I don't know. I think it's a bad idea, but we'll see. I mean, I think I'm quite open to the invite thing. Like, if they invited Kai, I'd be completely fine with that. Like the Cedric thing, I understand, because from my understanding, he wanted to do some summer shows, but couldn't because he was serving his country. Fair enough. He's been at the Olympia the last 5-6 years in a row, or maybe longer, and he's up there. Rami.
He is up there.
Yeah, but he's a fucking pro bodybuilder. That's it. That's all he does. So if you should have got on stage, mate. I don't give a shit if you give a fuck. You haven't qualified. End of story. But I don't think he's getting a special invite. Yeah, that could be an old. I don't know. Yeah, I know, but he's also done that before. Like saying 6 weeks out, and it's a picture from 3 years ago. He's done that before. Like Roden put up a picture, I think yesterday, which is from about 2 or 3 years ago. This night. Yeah, he is. But he's even said it himself on his Instagram. He's still training. I think he's getting his hopes up because I saw somebody say to him, "Are you still doing the Olympia?" And his reply was, "I will be in Vegas." So,
Because he's got. No, who's he with?
Olymp. Yeah, so if they invite Rami, I'll be pissed off because it's like I understand. I mean, not that I agree with it, but I understand the Cedric thing. You're in the army. They're trying to be. The Americans are very patriotic.
Do you think they would have invited him? Whoops. Do you think they still would have invited him last year under the same circumstances with a stacked lineup?
Yes, I think so.
You don't think the fact that there's 3 of the top 4 out?
No, I mean, I think with Cedric it purely was because for the last 6 months he's been, I don't know what the term is, on call, or he's been serving his country. So I understand that. If that stopped him from competing,
So you don't think anything to do with the lineup?
I mean, that might be a reason. That might be like an added incentive. But I don't really have a problem with the Cedric thing. I would have a problem with Ramy because he's just a pro bodybuilder, which means he could have easily qualified if he wanted to.
I think if Phil, Sean, some of the others were doing it, they wouldn't have.
It might, yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know, but all I do know is that I understand why they've invited him. Like, it is purely because, I mean, in the UK, they'll be like, I give a shit if you're in the army, we don't care about that kind of stuff here. The United States, you guys love all that. You're very patriotic, so in terms of there's been a lot of bad press around the Olympia, getting Cedric in is certainly a nice, good bit of news. I'm still going to beat him again anyway, so I don't really care. I've already beaten him. That's why I don't care. Yeah, I still don't think Roden will do it. I think if they did give Ramy an invite, everyone would kick off. Even if you are in the army, Ramy, you're in the fucking Egyptian army, not the American army. You know, so the Olympia committee wouldn't give a fuck about that. So I mean, what would Ramy's excuse be? I hurt my shoulder, tough shit. Been fishing, tough shit. Didn't qualify. End of story. I hope he is still a fisherman. I kind of just have this envisage him just being huge, just fishing, but just on a boat on his own with just one.
Like Pluto from.
Yeah, just on the.
It's massive fucking.
And he just pulls it in. He pulls the whole net in with just one rock. Yeah, so I think if Ramy was going to get the invite, he would have already had the invite. Well, Chris did say that Ramy looked very small. Yeah, he said he looked. He said he looked smaller, but I think that's because where he's had the shoulder injuries. I think he may have even had a surgery. It's affected his upper body training, so he's downsized. If he's in that front double, he looks half the size he normally does. So you know, you can't be Big Ramy and not be as big as Big Ramy. You have to still be Big Ramy, not just Ramy. Even though his name isn't Ramy, where's that come from? It's Mamdo Elspaye. So they should have just called him Big Mam. So he should be called Big Mams, Big Boobies. So right, I've signed the contract. We've done this episode of Both Barrels. We're now just about to film something else. We're filming another series, Olympia series, which is Nick Strength and Power for Redcon again. And it's all official. So we're officially qualified, I've officially signed, we're officially filming, it's officially official, and I officially get an Olympia jacket. Officially, see you later.